Hello there, welcome to today's edition of our Splendor Show. I am Glory Okon. This episode promises to be captivating, entertaining and mind-blowing. We have for you the most exciting edition of Abuja National Carnival. Sit back and enjoy it. The 2013 edition of Abuja Carnival began here at the Whole Parade Ground in Area 10, Abuja.
All Nigeria, we say Assalamu Alaikum.
The streets leading to the main carnival routes were closed and vehicles were diverted to other routes to allow free movement of people during the street festival. Security operatives were at various strategic positions to ensure safety of the people, fun lovers, visitors and families from far and near thronged the venue, which was the kick-off point for the 18-kilometer road carnival. This is what some of the fun lovers say about being part of the socio-cultural celebration.
Hello, how are you?
Tell us how you feel about today's carnival.
I'm so excited to be here representing Zimbabwe, and we're looking forward to see what Abuja has in store for us.
Well, you know, this is an annual event, and as you can see, I think this year's one is even the best. I'm from Ebonyi State, and as you can see my people, we just dressed like old school. As you can see, they are dancing old school music, showing that we want to remember the olden days.
No, if you're a Nigerian, you've just got to be proud of what we have seen here today. You know, we have so much to show the world. All we need to do is to package this properly, and the entire world will come here to see it. You know, so I feel proud as a Nigerian, and this is wonderful. It's wonderful. I see it every year, and every year I still feel fascinated about it. It's a national carnival, and this is a unity carnival. It brings all of us Nigerians together to one spot, and there are no political divides, no religious divides. You know, there's oneness, and I think it is high time we take this more seriously. This is a unifying factor for all of us, and as Nigerians, we've just got to be proud of what this carnival does for us as a nation.
Then came the most exciting moment everyone was waiting for, as the sound of the siren signaled the official commencement of the show. Contingents from various states and participating countries filed out in their colorful costumes and fascinating floats for the long hours of street fun. The carnival to others was a good opportunity to make brisk businesses while also having fun. While on the move, fun lovers continue to express their excitement.
Hello.
I can see you're really having fun.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm feeling very great. I'm very happy to celebrate this year's Abuja Carnival. I'm having fun.
At each adjudication point located along the carnival routes, the contingents took their turn to display their various dancing steps. From the kick-off point in Area 10, the various carnival groups went through Area 1, linked up to Central Business District and terminated at Eagle Square, where they all displayed their final dancing skills. The former Ministry of Tourism and Culture streamlined the essence of the socio-cultural celebration.
Platform for national unity and for our brothers from the African continent and from the diaspora. This is an opportunity to reconnect.
and his counterpart from Trinidad and Tobago, who came with this Carnival group, also had this to say.
It's an opportunity for us to see that we are all the same, and my stuff is as good as yours, and so it is our contribution to the interests of the chief and to the commitment of the president of Nigeria.
The boat regatta was another thrilling moment for the fun lovers, top government officials at Jabi Dam, as various coastal states displayed their dancing skills and cultural beauty on water.
Well, I feel very gratified that a thing like this is happening. Already today is the 9th edition of the Abuja International Carnival. And what it means is that we are going back to our cultural heritage. And you know that tourism is something that is a very good revenue earner. Even well-highness, I know of countries that do not have any natural resource, but because of tourism, the number of visitors that come into such countries each year, they are able to run their economy. Today you can see the number of expatriates that came to watch the boat regatta, which is just one aspect of the Abuja Carnival. So it can only get better, and I expect them to encourage more states to participate.
Horses Parade is an established cultural event commonly found among the people of northern Nigeria. Introduced during the colonial era, it is one of the world's longest procession of horsemen. The show has now become an integral part of the Abuja Carnival. Vibrant and colorful masquerade from various states also took center stage at Eagle Square to display their dancing skills. Masquerades in Nigeria are a rich and unique masking tradition which dates back many centuries. They are found in virtually all communities in Nigeria. The celebration also provided an opportunity for the exhibition of traditional bush bar and food fair of the best of Nigerian cuisines from various states. The indigenous food on display was inspected by the top government officials. In line with the theme of the carnival, a people for a century, a people forever, school pupils from both within and outside Abuja were given equal opportunity to engage in the competitive events in the areas of music, fashion, dance, and drama. It was an avenue for them to display their creative abilities and to encourage them to develop these talents for the immense benefits of the country. Young children were not left out of the fun either, as they also had a fulfilled day at the Millennium Park. At the the closing ceremony, dignitaries said the high-quality display in the various events shows that the cultural and tourism sector is now better positioned to significantly contribute to national development. The four-day non-stop Carnival celebration was rounded off with the presentation of an award to Akwa Ibom State, the overall winner and other winners in various categories.
On our exclusive this week, the Cross River State Special Advisor to the Governor on Intergovernmental Affairs spoke on the economic impacts of Calabar Carnival.
The mandate of this office is very simple. First and foremost, you interface between Cross River State government and the other government agencies, ministries and parastatals. You also interface with the respective embassies and foreign missions on behalf of the state government. You also try as much as possible to create the best of image, for Cross River State. To that extent, it makes you sit here, if you like, you may call it the ambassador of Cross River State in Abuja. Some people even attempt to say, we call you mini governor in Abuja. But for me, I am just the special advisor to the governor of Cross River State. When His Excellency the Digital Governor Ayade emerged, he came with an opinion to change the concept of tourism, especially the Carnival Calabar. When you're talking about Carnival Calabar, most people will see it as a mere street party. But what he did for this time is to ensure that he introduced yet another component, and that is the bikers show. And thereafter, he also introduced another component of the Green Carnival that would have to propagate and project climatic change. So, and on that Green Carnival, we embarked on what we call tree planting, where millions of trees are planted, to preserve our ecosystem and to protect the ozone layer from depleting. So by that, I think that tourism also in Cross River has been given a boost. And do not forget that His Excellency the Governor Ayade is fast projecting the respective tourism destinations. He's putting a lot in place to have the Agbokim waterfalls begin to generate the energy that it requires. The Ranch Resort, the Marina Resort, the Tinapa, all of that, he's packaging everything. When people indulge themselves in just walking, you walk and walk from January to December, you just keep walking, and you don't have the opportunity to do some holidaying, to go on vacation, right? When His Excellency Donald Duke introduced the Calabar Carnival component, a lot thought that was going to be a mere joke of the year, but it came to stay, and it has helped quite a whole lot locally and internationally to know the value of holidaying. So within that sector, I can assure you that Cross Riverians are beginning to appreciate the value of holidaying. Now they're also beginning to appreciate the aspect of international tourists coming to Cross River State to participate in this carnival. And then again, the economic value. I can assure you that whenever there is Calabar Carnival, all the hotels are fully booked. The economy of Cross River State in terms of the internally generated revenue is at its boost. So with that, I can assure you that Carnival Calabar has a whole lot of impact, better than you can imagine. Oh, that's very great. Unfortunately, I'm not the very sociable type, but I try as much as possible to understand the fact that all works with no play. Yes, definitely, they say makes glory a dull girl. I have been told so. So I try to, for example, after work, maybe when I close, usually I stay in the office till about 10, 11. You know, a few friends that may be available as at that time, sparingly we can share a drink. And again, at weekends, I try to do the family thing. I take my wife and kids out, you know, where we can have something different from what is home.
Our focus on this segment is on the musical show that took place in Abuja, put together by Yankee Entertainment. Enjoy it.
This gigantic white tent, popularly called the State Dome, situated in Abuja, the federal capital territory of Nigeria, was the venue for the Igazim musical concerts put together by the hosts of several successful musical events, Malam Yankee. The evening event began at 6 p.m. with the red carpet where the fun lovers posed for photo shoots and also spoke on their expectation for the night.
My expectations today is to see, have you heard of when something is just too good, just like the meaning of Egazim, it's something sweet. The show is actually going to be very interesting. So then when you ask people after the show, they say, oh my wow. That's how the show is just going to be tonight.
Tonight is a night of class, a night of fun. We're here to watch those we refer to as legends. Sure, they are legends. Two-Face, Victor Waifo, and a host of them. And being part of the performing acts tonight, I find it a privilege, you know.
The auditorium was filled to its capacity with fun lovers from both within and outside Abuja. The popular music icons and new generation of superstars took it in turns to put smile on the faces of their fans.
From the streets to the ghetto, from the cricks to the south side. Me now we made it out the ghetto. I can help the ghetto so you know I your blessings. And every mistake I know I'm taught you my lessons. If I don't do it for you, what is the essence? Mama, nobody can see me.
Some comedians took the center stage to thrill their fans with mind-blowing jokes.
I see for Abuja here in Adewaka. Explosion happened today for Joso. We know the waka. As you just go, see person don't come up for your house. Alpha, meet me for front. Everybody's on the run. Even when you the bath, you the jog, you the rub cream, you the job. Person will call you. What did happen today? Send out 2 tests, send out 2 message.
That song, the title is Really Calm. Then, if person make mistake for background, shall they correct the person?
The most pleasurable moment of the evening came as the favorite show Baba was introduced on stage. Shortly after he was called on stage, another top singer joined him. Some veterans in the tourism industry spoke on the sweet moment of the evening.
I think it's a very important show. I think it's very innovative, bringing back old songs, songs that we had forgotten, and also bringing back on stage a lot of persons that had stopped singing, like Danny Wilson said, for about 15 years. So it's a very, very creative activity. The industry is growing. It's one of the best that we can offer to the outside world. You realize that Nigerian music, Nigerian acting has been accepted worldwide, and what we have seen tonight is just part of that show that Nigerians, very talented Nigerians, both in the past and the present, have been putting up and making Nigeria a name that's known all over the world. So I'm very, very excited, and I'm sure that as time goes on, more Nigerians are going to come in and perform even better than the legends we are seeing tonight.
We have come to the end of today's Splendor Show. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Glory Okon. See you next week.